Hey everybody, we're back again with another unboxing and review. So this one here it's a training pad holder for when you have puppy pads, which we use those if it's really cold outside. We have them out in another room. This is the holder that holds the pad so that for whatever reason, if they go too much on it, it won't leak through. This catches it. We got it again from Chewy. We got all that stuff that was discounted. And it's made by Frisco Better Pet Goods. So we're going to open it up, see what it looks like, see how it's made. Once again, when we buy the stuff, we usually go, you can review and see what other people have said. If it's usually under 4 stars, we don't usually buy anything like that because usually that means it's not very good quality. So we wanted to try to get something that was at least 4 stars or better. So initially we're pulling this out. So it is a heavy plastic. Well, I don't think there's any extra parts in it. It's a one-piece unit. It's a very thick, heavy plastic. I'd say probably weighs maybe 2 to 3 pounds. I can see that it disconnects here. Comes apart. That's so if for whatever reason, let's say they do leak through the pad, this will hold your pad on it. If they go so much that it leaks through the pad, it'll come down into this catch-all, which of course you have to clean, but it's better to clean this than get on your floor or your carpet or anything like that. So the whole idea of it is put your pad here. It'll go through here if it goes through. I mean, hopefully it won't go through, but this is like half of our house is carpeted. This room is partially carpeted. 2 of the bedrooms are carpeted, and then another room is carpeted, and half of it's not. But dog or cat urine, any kind, will also ruin your hardwood. It'll leave stains, so you don't want that. So like this pops apart for quick and easy cleaning. You just pop that off, wash that with whatever you need. So I had my assistant bring me a pad. So this is a pet training pad right here. This is your traditional pad, and as you see, it fits in here perfectly. It's made to go. So your dog, these are your little fold unders, so you put it there. But we also use, sometimes if we find them on sale, these are the pads for like people, for older people who might have problems. So this one you're going to have to fold. This one's more absorbent actually than the actual puppy pad, but it won't fit quite right. So what you'd have to do on this one is fold it to fit. And our dogs are really good about going on the pad, so you're going to have to fold it to fit. So what we're going to do is show you how it goes in there now. So it's going to fold to fit like I just showed you. It'll go in here like this. Then you will click it here. So you can have it underneath like that. The only thing is the dogs will have to know that the pad is under there. Because if they don't know the pad is under this, they won't use it. So you may have to get one that's been used previously so they can smell it. Then once they get the idea, oh, hey, I'm supposed to use this, they'll use it. Like, because right now they won't be able to tell that there's a pad in here. They're just going to see it as a piece of plastic. So they got to understand that there's a pad in here. What you want is, like I said, one that's got this. They actually sell a spray. It's like a puppy go here. There's the kind that says puppy don't go here. Then there's a puppy go here. So a lot of times people train their dog like spray, don't go here all around and then go here like that. Or you like it so you can get one that's already been used once. Put it in here. Then once they get the idea of it, okay, that's where I'm supposed to go, they'll know to go here. See, this one's the one I told you just made for this is actually people pad. And then this one was the actual dog pad. And you'll see the dog pad fits perfect. But like I said, they're just not as absorbent, and they actually cost more. So there's your pad. So I just put it on top there so you can see a rough idea of how it's going to fit. Fit perfectly. But it's actually, when you go to use this, you're going to put it on the inside like that. So then you'll just, this will catch anything that might go through. Because as you can see, these two, between the two, not everybody does this. They're about the same. This has more of a plastic feel. This has more of a material feel. So if you're using the actual puppy pads, it's probably going to leak a little bit through. And this comes in really handy. And like I said, if you join any place, you can get them. We just have to get, maybe you work someplace and you can get a discount through them. But, so as far as make, this thing's made pretty sturdy. It's not a cheap, flimsy plastic. It's not cheap. You can see I can put some pressure on that. It's not cheap. It's kind of made like your more expensive storage totes. You know, there's the cheap ones that rip real easy, then there's the really nice ones. So this is more like the really nice one. This is thick. I'd say this is about between an 1/8 and a 1/4 inch thick plastic. So it's not going to break real easy. It's not a lot of parts, so you ain't got a whole lot. And your snaps are pretty go forward to snap in kind of things. So I don't remember how much we paid for this. So going off the top of my head, I'm just going to go by quality, what I see, and functionality. So quality, I'm going to give this thing a 5. It's made pretty good. It's not cheap. Excuse me. As far as functionality, the only problem we may have, which I said, is they won't know that this is a pad inside here. They're going to smell the plastic on the top. But once they get used to it, I don't think we're going to have any problems with it at all. So functionality, I'm going to give maybe a 3.5 or a 4, simply because they're going to have to get used to using this. The pad's going to be put under there, but you're going to have to get something that lets them know that the pad is there in the first place. So altogether, I'm going to go about 4.25 stars, just on what I've seen. Once we get it in use, maybe we'll come back later date and tell you how it's going. But for now, I'm going to stick with the 4.25. I mean, look, it's got the nice little rubber thing so it don't slide. These are rubber, and they're grippers, and they're not like just barely glued on. They're screwed in. So it's a good quality piece. And once again, it is made by our friends at Frisco, Better Pets. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs up anyway. Like, subscribe, ding the bell if you want to see our newer videos. Thanks for watching.